Hey, what's up? Today we're going behind the scenes of the Discovery Loft, and we're starting with the Kids Loft on our most recent release, You're Worth It. You're Worth It is a very tender story between mother and child and understanding the why behind the decisions we make, not just expecting blind obedience for our children. So if you didn't know and you're new to the Loft, at the Discovery Loft, almost all of the literature we put out are based on true events or a true event sparked an idea that led into a story. So You're Worth It is no different. It's actually a recounting of a whole event that happened between Nova and I, my daughter. She, of course, it was time for bed and it was time to brush her hair, the bane of her existence. She has long, curly, thick hair, and it makes it unruly and difficult to manage, especially if she goes a long time without brushing it or maintaining it in some way. So that time came, it was time for bed, and I called her and said, hey, it's time to brush your hair. And of course I got that, and instantly I was triggered. I was just angry, like, how hard is it just to get back here and brush your hair? It's good for you. And I caught myself. I'm asking her to come back here and brush her hair, and I'm not helping her with any of the logic as to why. Now, I expect her to know the logic why, because she's a smart girl, and I feel like I've taught her quite a bit. But I said, you know what? Let me sit here and break this down, and let me help Nova understand the series of events if we skip hair brushing tonight and all the other nights until we decide we want to go somewhere or do something nice. So we had that conversation, and honestly, Nova wasn't overly excited about it because she understood. She understood if she went several nights without brushing her hair, by the time she actually went to brush her hair, it would be very painful and very difficult. And Nova actually loves her hair. She thinks it's her signature look, her long hair. So it made a lot of sense to Nova that this sucks tonight, but if I don't do it tonight, I don't do it the next night, it's just gonna be worse and worse. And I actually really like my hair. So I have to do this for myself, because even if we're going to have to do it again tomorrow, we are worth maintaining as people and taking care of ourselves, which is a lesson if we don't learn when we're young, we will totally not learn when we are older, and I have seen that firsthand. So You're Worth It is a tiny little story that happened right inside of our household that I wanted to share with everybody else who might want a way to communicate their worth and the importance of conscious decision making with their children. So it's actually online right now for free. We just ask you cover shipping. I'll get one of these out in the mail right away to you, and also throw in a little surprise that goes out with these books. So anyways, again, we're giving these away for free right now. We're just asking you cover shipping, and we'll send it to you anywhere you're at in the United States. If you have any more questions about the book, reach out. We're happy to communicate with you, and excited to hear your feedback on the books, and continue watching along for more. We have a lot more coming out, a much bigger book, much more exciting adventures, and just dive into the Loft and see what's there. But anyways, grab your copy today, and we'll see you there. Bye.